I want to ask you about the specific day. I think a lot of people want to hear this, so that they can sort of envision it. It's probably hard to envision if you haven't lived through it, but we're gonna try to see if me and Mac can, because I can imagine it's probably surreal. But could you walk us through the MLS Cup final and that sort of day, the time leading up to it?
The time limited to the game.
Yeah, so sort of like everything leading up to the game, and then like what the experience was like playing the game, and then the celebrations. I can imagine it was a very tense and intense time and part of your career, and then I can imagine that the celebrations afterwards were not only tense and intense, but also immense. I'm throwing all the enses out
The
there,
ends,
but
yeah.
they belong because I'd imagine it was an incredible day. So if you could
Yeah.
just like tell, because like not many people who live on this planet get to experience something so cool and surreal like that. So if you could just like sort of walk us through so we can try and envision what it would be like to sort of have that moment.
Yeah. So to understand, it was the game was in Seattle, and my whole family lived in Seattle. So that was a place that I was very familiar with, and then I had my whole family there. So it's even. I think there will be there any place that would play, but when you play at the city that your family lives is different.
Hmm.
So lead up to it, it's like everything is different. When you practice, there's a lot of tension. There's like camera new, like your whole gear change. They put MLS Cup, and there's a schedule for a different schedule for everyone. There's a lot of interviews for everyone. So leading up to it is like a lot of tension and a lot of you know people talk a lot about it. So there's the media with training and to dealing with coaches trying to make everybody calm and to stick to our plan. And so everything is it's there's a sensation and something's different, which is like the same as another game. But when you put the importance that it was, it changes the scenario in the game as well. So, and that's why we talk about like the mental side, because this is all mental. That's supposed to be 11 against 11, this 90 minutes. But because there's some factors and outside factors that change the whole thing. But if you don't change anything inside you, did it change at all? No.
Yeah.
But so that's why I tell you guys like how important it is, how much you work with your mind, how much what the voice that you have inside your mind, how much it affects you, how much that takes you down or bring you up. What does the voice tell you? They tell you, does it tell you that you're not capable? It tells you that you're very good, you're gonna be able to do it. How are you gonna turn that to something that is gonna be, in your advance. But and when we play the game, we play them against Beckham and Donovan. So there's another thing like people are saying, yeah, people are saying it's already done. They're gonna win. They have Donovan and Beckham. They have the best team. They're a galaxy. So there's also that. There's this like doubts that they want you to believe, you know. But I don't know. But if you have seen our team were like we were very good individuals and also a very good team. We we play as a team, but if you like pointed out individually, they had a like great players. So I think that's what it came to, and we went to PKs, and that tension, and every PK is like it's either the end of the beginning of the celebrations, and after you have the last one, you start running and hugging your friends, and after as you see on the field that everybody gets in the field and your family gets with you and you take pictures and you grab the you grab the trophy and all this eh, sensation like oh man, how how long did it take me to actually be here? From like getting waiting too long in a room that people never showed up to change another team to going to Rio to go into Oklahoma and then going to uh, California. It's so long until everything happens. It's like it's not like actually making a cake. It takes a lot of hours and a lot of changes and a lot of things to make that happen.